Hello everyone, you'll be relieved to know this is the last video for P5M2. On the board you've got what the Merit 2 requirement is, and again this is on that assignment brief that you've got attached to this email, but also a paper copy that was given to you in class. Right, now in this final section you have got to make recommendations about what you think Sainsbury's should be doing to make their business remain successful in both a recession and in a boom. Now what I've done, and if you look at the screen now, I've given you a few ideas of things that you can talk about. What you need to do is to talk about three different things that you think they should do in a recession and three different things that you think they should be doing in a boom. Now in a recession, I've given you here five different things that you could be talking about. The key thing is here, you need to explain in detail why they should be doing these things and how they can help their business to remain successful. So for the five different things that I've listed for what they could do in a recession, they could move towards more inferior products. So what Sainsbury's could, for example, do is to look towards expanding their value range products in store. Remember, in a recession, people are a bit more conscious about how much they're spending on products. So Sainsbury's could almost rebrand their stores to target lower income customers. So this could be, for example, having a value range brand, not just for fruits and vegetables or for tinned products or meats, etc. It could also expand towards drinks like alcohol, so value range beer and ciders, etc. But it could even expand to their clothing range. Now, to move towards these inferior products, Sainsbury's would need to work very closely with their suppliers. So they have to work with their suppliers to make sure they're fully aware of what these new lower income consumers want. And they have to talk to suppliers about how they can cut the costs of making these different products so Sainsbury's can lower prices. Now, this will mean that they might have to, downgrade some of the ingredients that are used. And the key will be to try and cut prices to keep customers happy without compromising quality. But you could also think about landlords. Sainsbury's could work with the landlords, the people that own their supermarkets. Sainsbury's don't own them themselves, they often rent them from other people. They could look to renegotiate the rents that they pay on those properties. And if they can reduce their rental prices, they can lower their prices to keep their customers happy. Now, Sainsbury's could also look towards reducing the size of their workforce. If they can cut how many staff they need in their different stores or in head office, it's helping them lower their costs in order to remain profitable as a company due to the fall in demand for goods and services. This could be done by making some staff work more efficiently and harder, expanding the roles of some staff, but also it could be about moving towards more technology. So encouraging the growth of online shopping, self-scan checkouts in stores, those types of things there would reduce the need for many staff. Sainsbury's could also look towards closing down some stores. So they could, for example, say in some areas they've got 2 or 3 different stores. Could they, for example, in Huddersfield, close down the store in the town centre and just focus on the one that is operating near the university on the ring road instead? This could help reduce costs and again help the company to lower prices and remain more profitable. Now, what we could also do is to make the Nectar card scheme more generous. At the moment, customers get 1p of credit for every £1 they spend in store. We could say, for example, that customers get 2 or 3p for every pound they get in store. This might make customers more loyal towards Sainsbury's and therefore less likely to go towards discount supermarkets such as Aldi and Lidl. Now, what you must do once you've spoken about 3 of these different recommendations for in a recession, you've then got to tell me whether you think a recession will be good or bad for Sainsbury's. But again, the key is you must justify this answer. Now for the boom, so the next bit of the Merit 2 is the exact opposite. So you've got to talk to me about what Sainsbury's should do to make their business more successful in a boom. So it could be, for example, rebranding their stores to target more luxury customers. So now working closely with suppliers to develop more luxury brands for not just for clothing but for food and drinks, etc. We could even rebrand the stores to look more luxurious. We could think about how we present our products in store to reflect these more aspirational customers. We might even look towards expanding the services that we offer. So start to offer more credit card facilities for customers that are more keen to take out loans. They could move in towards expanding electronic sections. So for example, TVs and computers might become more popular if incomes are growing across the economy. Now, one big problem that Sainsbury's do face in a boom is accessing good staff. So what Sainsbury's might need to do is to respond by increasing wage rates of workers to keep staff happy so they're not going to be going elsewhere, but also to prevent staff from leaving and going elsewhere. We could look towards boosting what we call staff retention, making staff want to stay working for the company for longer. This could be done through motivating staff through loyalty schemes, so promoting more staff from within so people can see how they can develop by staying at the company. It could be discounts for buying products in store for staff. It could be more generous holiday packages, all designed to keep staff happier and working for the company for longer. Sainsbury's could also be looking to expand the number of stores they offer, or making their existing stores bigger to get more luxurious products in. And again, this would be a great way of keeping with growing demand. Now, again, what you would then need to do is to tell me overall whether you think a boom would be good or bad for Sainsbury's. And the key here is, guys, you need to explain each of these different points in detail.